Yo, what is up guys, Rabbit here, and today we're back with another Hypixel Skyblock video. Now, in the last video, we did a video on the RAIDER axe, which we decided was actually one of the best mid-game weapons now available since the 0.7.4 update. And we compared it to the aspect of the end, and through having roughly half of the collection for the wood collection of the wood collection buff upgraded, I think it was 30,000 or something, and no kills on the weapon at all, we decided that it's just better than the aspect of the end. Other than the utility buff where you can blink around with the aspect of the end, we just decided that the RAIDER axe just does more damage, and that's without any of the kills or the wood collection maxed. And the wood collection that I was at takes you roughly 10-20 minutes to be able to achieve. So honestly, today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to max out your RAIDER axe as quick as possible and as easy as possible. So if you guys are interested in that, then stick around and we're going to get into that right now. So the first part we're going to talk about in terms of maxing the RAIDER axe out is the strength part. So what you need to do to get the strength part maxed out is get 50,000 wood chopped down. Now honestly, this bit's the easiest bit and it's not going to take me too long to tell you this. All you need is you need this. You need a golden axe with efficiency 5 and telekinesis on. Now we all know how to do that. You make a golden axe, you go to a crafting bench and you enchant it, you get efficiency 5. It takes about 30 to 40 levels and you're done. Take it to Rusty if you don't get telekinesis, put telekinesis on it, boom, you're done. You got the tool. And then you need to go get haste 3 potion. So the haste 3 potion will allow you to increase your mining speed by 60%, as it says here. Now that's not just for mining, as you can tell, it also works on trees. So what you can do is you're going to drink this, you're going to get the axe, and you're going to insta mine. Now there's certain areas which give you more logs on the floor, so they're going to be the better places to mine, and I believe they are the ones up here in the spruce area. So you just go on the little jump pad, spruce area, boom, over here, and then up there in the dark oak ones. There's also the jungle one at the back. They're the 3 best ones, I would say, because they just got logs all over the floor. Now you can choose to mine any collection you want for the foraging. You can work towards something if you want to work something. If you haven't got the growth books yet unlocked, then you can go for the growth books. If you want to go for the oak collection to be getting the medium chests unlocked, then go for that. You just want to be getting 50,000 collection for your RAIDER axe, and that's how you're going to do it. Also guys, if there is no particular wood collection that you are interested in working on, because you've got all of the recipes that you need, you just want to get the wood up and you just don't want to waste your time doing it, then there is 2 things you can do while mining the wood. You can also come here and you can make sure that you are getting the correct wood that you need for the next fire cult accessory upgrade, because the fire cult accessory upgrade does require different kinds of woods to be handed over to Ryan over here, and when you give him the wood, he will upgrade your accessory for you when you take part in the campfire initiate quest line. So make sure you are checking the things on the screen right now. These are the woods you're going to need and for what tier upgrade you're going to need them out of the way, and you know how to get your strength aspect of the weapon to 50,000, so you max out the strength on it. We're going to now talk about how to max out the damage on it. And in order to do this, you need to get 17,500 kills on the weapon. Now obviously you know how to do this. You've got to run around and kill 17,500 creatures. You can do this by killing things in different spots on the map, like the graveyard, or potentially the end, killing Zealots. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the easiest way to do it, and the way that you don't even need to do anything. All you're going to need to do is make one of these. So as you can see, we have an AFK pool with a bunch of zombies all sitting in there crowded. Obviously we have the minion putting them down. As you can see, one just went down now. And what you're going to do is, as you could guess, you're going to jump inside the AFK pool. You're going to have the axe in your hand. You're either going to press escape, you're going to press E, hover over the axe, and you can check how many kills you're getting. But as you can see, these things are hitting me right now, and they're taking damage. So what you do is you just sit there, you AFK, you can sit in there for a couple hours, as many hours as you want, go sleep for 8 hours, wake up, and you've got a bunch of kills. You need to make sure that you're holding the axe in your hand, otherwise you will not get the kills. Now guys, I do need to tell you that it does say on the axe right here, plus 10 mobs level and plus 35 max. So I believe that means that it's meant to be like 10 to 35 level. I'm not too sure, but I do know that when you jump in here, it does work. The killing the level 1 zombies does in fact increase your count. I do have footage which I'll be showing you soon of me getting a bunch of kills overnight, AFK'd for about 3 hours, and I believe in 3 hours I made 500 kills. So that works out to an 8-hour sleep. You're getting roughly 1,200 kills per night for just AFKing. And for those of you who AFK for their mobs to make money, like on the magma farms like mine below, then you're going to be doing 2 things at once, and you're going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Now for those of you guys who don't know how to make an AFK pool, we're just going to throw it in there quickly just to make sure. What you're going to do is you're going to put one in the middle and you're going to do a circle around it. So you're going to have the circle around it like this, and then you're going to build up. So once you've got the circle like this, you want to build one more out, and you want to build another ring around it. Now once you've got this outer ring here, you want to keep going up a few more. I ran out of blocks, so I'm just going to leave it at this. And then you want to put a stone slab down here, and then you want to put a sign here, and then the wall goes down here. And then once you have this, the wall will come around and you have an AFK pool. And obviously the final step once you have an AFK pool is you want to get this minion here and you want to pop it down there. and then you'll end up with something just like this. So guys, while you're AFK, there's going to be 2 more things that you need in order for this to work, for you to AFK kill them. You're going to need a slime hat so you don't get knocked back out of the water, because it grants immunity to knockback from mobs. I put thorns on that. The more things that you have with thorns, the quicker they're going to die, and the more kills you should be able to theoretically get. Now in my case, I'm using the Revenant leggings and the Revenant boots because these things work just the same as the axe. When they die on you while you're AFK'd, the kill count goes up and you get extra defense. So the best thing to do when you're doing this is to try and use your Revenant armor and your Raider axe at the same time, so you're doing double efficiency and you're getting extra kills overnight for 2 different things. All you need to do is make sure, like I said, that you have at least a slime hat and something with thorns on it. Guys, once you've done that, you just want to jump in the pool, you want to hold your axe out, hover over it, and AFK. Now guys, there are 3 locations I want to talk about for manually farming when you're actually playing the game in order to increase the levels on your axe. And now the first one that I'm going to be talking about is the graveyard. Now the good thing about the graveyard is there's plenty of zombies running around, and you can also be working on your Revenant armor at the same time and getting your Slayer done up, so you can be getting those Slayer quests gone up and the Slayer experience for the new Slayer unlocks. So honestly, I do think that this is one of the best places to do it. It's not the most money effective way to do it, but it's the best way to level up your weapon and also get your Slayer going at the same time. Now the second place we're going to be talking about is going to be the end, guys. Now the end is a great way to be working on your Raider axe because you'll be leveling up your Ender collection and your combat levels at the same time. People have said now for a while that this is by far the best place to level up your combat levels because there's so many Endermen and there's not much demand for it. So you want to be coming here, you want to be running around, killing these Endermen and leveling up your Raider axe. Now guys, I also want to talk to you about the Zealots, because down here, if you can manage to kill the Zealots while killing the Raider's axe, please do, because you will be making summoning eyes while leveling up your axe, and it's honestly, I'd have to say, the most efficient thing, and it's the thing that I am aiming towards. If I can get my axe to be able to kill Zealots in one hit, 13,000 while running around with Wise Armor, then honestly, I've made it to end game in terms of farming. So honestly, you want to be aiming for this. Get here, kill Zealots with your axe. There's also one more place I want to talk about, and that is back here in the Foraging Islands, specifically the Birch Forest. Now I'm going to take you along here and I'm going to show you a new place which come out in the update, which not many people know about as far as I'm aware, because I've been in there and I'm not seeing anyone in there at all, maybe one person at a time. What you want to do is you want to come over here from the gate to the right and come to the waterfall. You want to go up the waterfall. You want to slowly come up until you get to this stone brick area. And at this stone brick area, you're going to need something called a Super Boom TNT. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a Super Boom TNT and you're going to place it down on this stone brick wall. It's going to go off and the wall will go down and you'll gain access to the Wolf Den's cave. Now the reason I'm talking about this area is because you do not want to be farming here. Sadly, I did an hour of testing here and it wasn't until the hour ended that I realized that you do not actually get kills for killing pack spirits because they have blue names and they are not considered monsters. If you hover over my axe, you'll see right now I have 2,914 kills. I'm going to come and kill this and this. If you look, 2,914 kills. These things do not work, they do not give you kills. And it's kind of sad that this place doesn't work because honestly this is a new place to grind because there is an item in here to upgrade a talisman to a rare talisman, from the wolf talisman to the wolf ring, and the talisman is worth 2 to 3 mil at the moment. So honestly, if you can go in here and kill one of these alpha things and manage to get the lucky drop from them, then you'd make a lot of money. So you kind of want to farm in here, but sadly the axe does not work in here. Now guys, that's going to be it for this video. We've talked about the Raider's Axe 2 videos now. The first one we talk about how you get it, and in this one we spoke about how you max it out. I hope I didn't forget anything in this video, and that's pretty much going to be all the information you need in order to get your maxed out Raider's Axe and have a weapon that is considered better than the Leaping Sword. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, all those good things, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.